Hello, I'm Joanna Toye, the writer of the Shop Girls series of novels. I got the idea when I went to an exhibition of memorabilia about a local family-run department store in the Midlands where I could remember shopping with my mum as a child. It gave me the idea for my fictional Marlowes, also set in a Midlands town, but in World War II. So my shop girls are Lily, Gladys and Beryl. They've got boyfriends, brothers, husbands, fighting away. And on the home front, there's Dora, Lily's mum, who's doing her best to keep the home fires burning, queuing, coping with rationing and shortages, lots of making do and mending. So there's lots of hardships on the home front, lots of worry, but lots of fun as well, and laughter, and pulling together, and learning the real value of friendship and, I think, community. There are 4 novels in the series so far, and the latest is Christmas for the Shop Girls. So I'm going to read a short piece from that now, and it's set on Christmas Day. Dora woke early on Christmas Day. She said her usual prayer for her boys, Reg and Sid, and then one for every fighting man and woman. And today, one for those whose loved ones were dead or captive and who'd be spending their first or another Christmas without them. She knew how that felt. The children's father had died in December, and that first one without him, with Lily just a baby, had been one of the bleakest days she could remember. But Dora had resolved that after that, Christmas would be magical and special again for the children's sake. She'd make it that way. She scrimped and saved all year to put things aside for their stockings and for a proper dinner, and even when they were older, her determination didn't waver. By then, she'd even come to enjoy the day herself again. The secret preparations, the hoarding of little treats, planning the meal, the children's excitement and pleasure made it all worthwhile. Swinging her legs out of bed, shivering as she pulled on her dressing gown, she crept downstairs in the dark to fill the stockings, light a fire, and arrange the chairs in a semicircle. By the time Lily and Jim came down, she was dressed. The tea was made, and the table had been laid with the holly and ivy embroidered cloth for a festive breakfast. "Merry Christmas," she greeted them as they gave her a hug. "Good party last night?" "Yes, lots to tell," said Lily, pouring herself and Jim a cup of tea, "but only after our presents." Dora gave but one of amusement. "You don't change," she said. "Same as when you were 6. Now don't get excited, it's only bits." But Lily had already opened her stocking and was cooing over a tortoiseshell hair clip, while Jim expressed delight at yet another pair of knitted socks. A toothbrush each, valuable commodity these days, a pot of Vaseline for Lily and a second-hand paperback for Jim, a bar of ration chocolate each and a shiny Cox's apple, and they were done. "Now for the presents proper," said Lily. Dora held out a slim, square package to her. It was the same paper as last year, and the year before that, pressed under a cool iron, but even so the Father Christmases on it looked more wrinkly than twinkly. Lily opened it carefully. She knew she'd be seeing the paper again, the next year as well. Then she gasped. "Stockings? Proper stockings? Mum, where did you get these?" Overwhelmed, overjoyed, Lily turned the shiny packet in her hands. "That's for me to know and you to find out." Dora retrieved the paper from Lily's lap and smoothed it out. "But please don't bother." Lily jumped up and kissed her. "All right, I won't say another word. But wherever and however you got them, oh, thank you."